Welcome to Oregon Indie Film, a video podcast that shines the light on Oregon's independent film industry. I'm your host, Dawn Sellers. I interview Oregon's independent filmmakers who offer insights into the creative process, challenges, and triumphs of making movies in Oregon. Today's episode features actor, writer, director, and producer Rollyn Stafford. I had only briefly met Rollyn before today, so I enjoyed chatting about his background, an intense film school experience in Canada, film festivals, World War II films, shooting locations, and his current film Backseat Driver, screening on August 14th at the Tomorrow Theater. I hope you enjoy this episode. I'm here today with Rollyn Stafford to talk about his new movie, Backseat Driver, which is going to be showing soon in Portland. How are you doing today, Rollyn?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for being here.
You bet.
First off, I think we'll just start by having you tell us who you are and kind of what you do. I mean, you do a lot. You have a lot of films. So, yeah tell us what you want us to know.
Well, I work primarily as a director, actor, writer, and sometimes producer in the Portland film industry. When I'm not doing that, I work at the Portland Art Museum in the events department, and I also teach film history at Portland Community College.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot, yeah. Are you from Portland?
Yeah, born and raised here, and then moved away for a long time and missed the green too much and decided to come back. Yeah,
I love that. We all love Portland so much. Where'd you go to high school?
Catlin Gable.
Oh, okay. And then did you go to film school here, or did you go to film school at all?
I eventually did go to film school at VFS, Vancouver Film School, in Vancouver, BC.
Yeah. What was that like? Intense.
It was a one-year intense program, basically sort of 4 years of college mashed into one.
Wow.
Yeah. It taught me how to deal with stress, for sure.
I bet. Yeah, it gets you ready for the film set, for sure. So when did you first decide that you wanted to be in film? Did you always know that, or?
It's a good question.
Was there like a light bulb moment, like, hey, I want to make films?
Oh, wow. I mean, I've always been into movies from a very young age, obviously, and could recite Disney lines all the way through movies, But I think really after I saw The Shining, that movie really opened up. I thought, this is what a movie can be. These are the possibilities. After that movie, I was suddenly very aware of the camera, the lighting, the acting, the sound, the music, everything sort of like, this is what a movie could be if the right tools are applied. Mm-hmm. So probably around 15 or so. Yeah.
And so was that partially because some of it was filmed in Oregon? Did you kind of feel like that was part of it?
No, I had no idea part of it was filmed at the Timberline Lodge at all. Okay. No, that came later, and then my admiration for local Portland filmmakers too. Yeah.
And so do you write? You write also?
Yeah, I write almost all my movies that I produce and direct and also write, and it's going to be a change for me, though. In the fall, I am directing a film called The Mural.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
Yes, which is the first movie I've been hired solely as a director.
Wow.
I am not a producer, I am not a writer, and it's quite a change not to have like all this creative control over a film, but also I'm not in charge of everything either. So that's kind of a cool thing.
So it's kind of scary, though, because you don't have that control.
It is, but at the same time, I'm not the one who's worrying about money anymore.
Right. That's a good thing. That's always a good thing.
That's a good thing,
yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of nice to just be able to focus on one thing, too.
Yeah, I'm very excited to do it. We have a wonderful cast and crew. We're going to shoot for most of September, and it's all Portland cast and crew, too. So we're all very excited for that.
Nice. And I'm sorry, when does that start, Gene?
We start shooting September 9th.
Oh, so that's not too far off.
No, not too far at all, yeah.
And who wrote that?
That is, I'm going to butcher her last name, Allison and Reba Sparrow are the producers. And Allison, why am I blanking on her last name? I'm so sorry, Allison, if you're listening to this. But she is the writer, producer, and the star of the movie. And this is based on a play that she wrote. And I saw this play about a year ago, and I approached her afterwards and said, listen, if you ever want to make this into a movie, I'd love to throw my hat into the ring. And here we are, just over a year later, making it into a movie. So
wow, that's very exciting. Yeah, that's great. And so we're really kind of here to talk about Backseat Driver.
Yeah.
Because that is playing at the Tomorrow Theater on August 14th.
Yes.
Now, but that's not the premiere. It's shown, was it in Santa Fe? Or?
Yes, it had its first, I guess, film festival premiere at the Santa Fe Film Festival in March. And it won Best Comedy.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
But this is the Portland premiere.
Yes, this is the first Portland public premiere. I had a private screening for my cast and crew last year, but we thought we owed it to ourselves to have a proper, Portland premiere since it's all primarily Portland-based. We filmed some of it in Klamath Falls, Oregon. But cast and crew are all Portland-based people. So
Yeah, that was my next question. Like, where did you film? What were your locations for that?
Primarily Portland, and then I'd say about 40% of it was in Klamath Falls. It's a wonderful community down there, and they're absolutely anxious to have people come film there.
I bet.
Oh, it's just, I've never had an easier access to locations. I mean, just everything was free for us. We filmed in a little theater, we filmed in a cemetery, a restaurant. Everything was free for us, and they were super cool about it. And we had great support from the Klamath film community and the Klamath Independent Film Festival, which is a lot of fun. And if I could, I'd shoot an entire movie down there if I could afford it. But had to bring all the cast and crew down there.
Right. So what did you guys do for lodging? Did you just have to get hotels then?
Some of us had Airbnbs that the Klamath film community put up. Other of us had to get Motel 6.
Yeah.
But mostly it was about 3 locations. We all sort of cramped together in these little small areas. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone go film in Klamath Falls. That sounds amazing.
Absolutely.
I'd love to take the podcast down there and interview some filmmakers down there because I know there's a lot going on.
Yes, they have the Klamath Independent Film Festival, which happens every September, which is really nice. Which focuses on primarily Oregon and Washington filmmakers,
nice.
Almost primarily, and they're very proud of having. I think was it the director James Ivory, I think, that was the one who made movies like Remains of the Day and stuff, was from that little town. But they're also, their festival tries to show an Oregon-made movie at the start of the festival every year, and I'm always anxious to see which one they're going to pick, like if it's 5 Easy Pieces or one of Kelly Reichardt's movies or Animal House or something, something that was made around here.
Fun. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to go down there for that,
for
sure. And so you, do you want to tell us about your budget for Backseat Driver? You don't have to share numbers if you don't want, but we always like to.
I will give a rough estimate. How about that? It was about $30,000 altogether for production.
Nice.
That was what it was, and
that's pretty good for having to travel and.
Absolutely.
That's really
good. That covers production. I won't say what post was.
Let's not talk about.
Let's not talk about post. But no, that covered almost everything. I had a great cast and crew who worked for practically nothing. By a big believer that everyone should get paid something for their work, regardless. That's a given. But I put some of my own funds into it, obviously, and then we raised some money for post-production so we could actually finish the movie too. And we had a lot of great help from everyone in the Portland film community. Yeah, and you had a co-producer, Myra Lisa, was your co-producer. Oh, yes. Yeah. And my AD. Oh, okay. Yes, and she is a firecracker. Yeah, she is so good to have in my corner. She gets stuff done. She is, LA person and a hustler if I ever saw one. So she's someone I'm always happy to have on my set. Yeah. I actually AD'd for her on her episode 4. And so, we had a great time working together. Oh, for My Dating Hell? Yeah. Yes. She's wonderful. Yeah, she's a great actor, too. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And so I'm sure she was instrumental in kind of helping raise the money and get, donations and things for Backseat Driver. Yeah, I mean, she just sort of kept things together. Yeah. Honestly, especially on set. And she always has my back, on stuff, which is good. Yeah, you need a person like that. Yeah. And so what's your plan? I mean, you have, so you were at
Santa Fe Film Festival, won Best Comedy, showing in Portland in August, and then what else? What else is on the plan for this film?
Well, we've just about, I'd say, almost dried up the festival circuit. I think it's almost done, about time now, and if we get no more film festivals within 3 months or so, we're going to go to distribution, probably online. There's a distribution company called Ammo, which distributed my last movie, One Dead Dog, on Amazon Prime and Tubi and Freebie, and that's probably where we're going to go next. So at least we can get it out there so people can see it.
So that was successful with your last film, Ammo.
Yes, Ammo took One Dead Dog, and I'm still making very small pennies on it occasionally. Occasionally it's very small little checks in the mail. It's just because in order for your movie to get seen nowadays, it's kind of has to be streaming somewhere, sadly.
Right.
Otherwise if it's not streaming, it's almost like it doesn't exist.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it does exist forever, but where?
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Good to have it out there, and you want people to see it. That's why
exactly.
You make a
That's
film,
the point.
right?
Yeah, so people can see it and want to work with you and make more movies, etc.
Yeah, and you've made quite a few independent movies. Do you have a favorite that you've made?
Oh wow. Well, my favorite feature has probably been Backseat Driver. I feel like I'm learning and growing with each movie. Yeah. So probably Backseat Driver is my favorite feature that I've made. For short films, I made about 14 of them. Probably Zombie Walk is my favorite short. That's the one that reached a lot of people, and that had a strong effect on Oregonians because of the pandemic.
Was that during the pandemic?
Yeah, we filmed it in September of 2020 in downtown. So,
oh wow!
Right when this is the perfect production value, because we're in the middle of COVID, the protests of downtown have been going on, and we have these fires from Washington, California. I don't know if you remember all that smoke in downtown in 2020. So we basically filmed during that time.
It felt like we were burning to the ground.
Yeah, and it was like
it
was like a perfect production value for a zombie apocalypse movie, and I'm very proud of that. That I had a 5-person crew that risked their health to go out and shoot that with me.
Is that somewhere streaming now, or can see that?
You can find that on my website.
Oh, okay.
actressrollynstafford.com.
Yeah. Perfect. Do you have we talked about Klamath Falls a little bit and downtown Portland, but do you have a favorite film location that you've filmed, or maybe that you'd like to film?
Ooh. Well, I love Central Oregon, and when we filmed One Dead Dog, we went up to Black Butte Ranch and Sisters, Oregon, and that was a lot of fun for me because I spent a lot of my summers growing up in that area.
Oh, okay.
And just to be around the smell of pine and desert was really, really nice. And it's not far away. It's 2.5 to 3 hours away, and just the best out there. If I could film there more, I definitely would.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the beauty of Oregon, is that you can be at the beach, or you can be in the mountains, or you can be in the desert.
Yeah. Within an hour or two.
Within an hour or two, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's great for filming, definitely. What do you find is your biggest challenge for making films in Oregon?
Well, besides getting the money together.
Right, besides the money. Oh, no, that's a huge challenge.
I always say money is the challenge, then distribution is also the challenge after that. But by production-wise, I mean,
it sounds like you've been able to get good crew.
Yeah.
Good cast locally, good locations. So,
I don't know. I mean, my sets run pretty smoothly, I feel, for the most part.
That's what I hear.
That's good. I usually like to work 8 to 10 hour days, not the whole 12.
Exactly.
I like to be home by dinner if I can.
Yes, I love that. Yeah.
I don't know. I always think, money is the first thing that comes up because certain places require you to have insurance.
Right.
Certainly, and required. So if you shoot in a bar or a restaurant, they get obviously nervous about that kind of stuff, which I completely understand. I guess I'm one of those directors who's always worried about sound too. So there might be plenty of wonderful locations in Portland, but my ears always pick up something that's going to mess me up in post if I'm not careful.
Yeah.
So that's a challenge. I'm always concerned about sound wherever I am. I'm always check with my sound guy, Nick, if is that okay? Is that okay? Take because
Yeah. Is that Nick Decker?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the best.
Oh, he's so good.
He did sound for my film too.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
Yeah.
He'll be doing sound for me on the Mural as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah. He's not only a talented sound guy, but also just a great guy.
Yeah.
And so, let's see. We were talking about budget and kind of raising money. I mean, that's, the challenge. Have you been able to take advantage of any of the like tax credits or anything in Oregon? Yeah, because it's all low budget, right?
Yeah, and even the they always do these grants.
Stay right there. We'll be back to hear more from Rollyn.
Calling all filmmakers, performers, and creatives. The Soundstage is your home for high-quality recording in the Portland area. Whether you're working on an audio or video podcast, voiceover project, audiobook, casting your next film, or need help with that self-tape audition, we offer a professional, welcoming studio space. Come record with confidence and mention the Oregon Indie Film Podcast to get $5 off your next session. Learn more about The Soundstage, the Northwest's premier voiceover and recording studio, at thesoundstagenw.com.
Hey there. If you're enjoying this episode of Oregon Indie Film, don't go anywhere. We've got more great conversation coming up. And if you believe in uplifting local voices and the power of independent storytelling, we'd love your support. Hit that follow button, share the show with a friend, or leave us a quick 5-star review. It makes a big difference. Want to get more involved? Reach out at OregonIndieFilm@gmail.com. Now, back to the episode. Right.
Which I apply for, but I have to face the facts, really, that I am a white, primarily straight male, and they tend to go for more diverse people when giving out those grants. So,
Yeah. So, has there been any surprises, like, since you've been making films? Like, even though you've made quite a few films, there's probably not any surprises now, but when you first started, was there anything that you didn't expect, maybe that you really liked, or that was a challenge?
I learned so much from being a stand-in on TV shows like Librarians and Leverage and Grimm. So I learned all that just watching people around me. So I saw how stressed people got. I guess I didn't expect how tired I'd be at the end of the day. Yeah. Just wears you out, even though you're standing or sitting around, it wears you out completely. I did discover how important food was, and I never order pizza for my cast and crew. I always try to find some caterer who can feed you well, because everyone performs so much better on those situations.
I always feel like, if you can't pay your cast and crew a lot, at least give them good food.
Really good food.
Really good
yes.
food.
I use I'm going to butcher the name. Mundo Catering.
Oh, okay.
They're absolutely wonderful, and they can if for dietary restrictions, you can say this first person can't do this, and they will give you a little sack lunch for that person. It's
nice.
Wonderful.
That's a good tip.
Oh yeah, so good. Yeah.
Anything else surprising that you can think of?
Oh. I'm often surprised surprised myself how fast I work at times, because there seems to be a lot of films important that get shot and then never see the light of day.
Right.
And I've never understood that. So I've always made a point to work, quickly, or at least have a deadline. Yeah. This should be done by this time, so we can move on to the next step. And
Including post?
Including post, yeah.
Do you do your own editing then?
No, my editor is primarily Sean Parker nowadays, who's a wonderful...
Great guy,
great filmmaker. He'll also have a short film at the Backseat Driver premiere.
Oh, okay.
Too. We're showing one of his short films before mine.
Yeah, I'm familiar with his Fogtown series.
Yes, absolutely wonderful. Yeah, just so good. And we're going to show one of his finger puppet shorts before my movie.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So Sean does most of your editing, and okay, well, good. But he's pretty quick.
Oh, very quick. Oh, yeah. Works really fast.
Yeah. And so of, writing, directing, producing, I think you've already said directing is kind of your favorite, or...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I would say directing is, I like having the control
on
the situation. That's a lot of fun.
Now, have you, you're directing the Mural. Is that the first time you're directing something that someone else wrote?
Yes.
It is, very first. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, well, that is exciting.
Yes.
Okay, I always like to ask this question. So, what is your big, beautiful dream? If you could do anything, money, time, not an obstacle. It could be filmmaking, it could be life. What do you have a big, beautiful dream or something you'd like to do, like to accomplish?
Oh, well, I definitely have goals. I want to go to Sundance, get a film at Sundance and get an Oscar. Those are two on my list. It's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
So those will happen. Oh, man. I mean, I really like making movies in the Northwest. My hero filmmakers now are people like Kelly Reichardt, the late Lynn Shelton, who I thought was amazing, Gus Van Sant, certainly, Todd Haynes. I love filmmakers who use the Northwest. And if I could have a full budget to make a movie, maybe another road trip movie or something, and throughout Oregon, I would love to do that. Or maybe film completely down in Ashland. I love the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, too. I really have no big desire to go to L.A. Unless maybe to use their studios, like the Inside Studios, but, Yeah.
Or maybe having a big studio here.
Yes, that'd be cool. That'd be great to have a studio that we could all use here in Oregon. That'd be great. In terms of others... I have a really big I would love to go on a festival tour. I love film festivals. So to go to a bunch of these is definitely a dream of mine. Also network with other filmmakers and meet other, wonderful filmmakers from all over. That's a big one.
So have you been to a lot of festivals?
Yeah, I've been to a lot, but they're mostly local based, Zombie Walk got into the Bend Film Festival in 2021, and I was very excited for that one. That's sort of Oregon's big film festival. Yeah. Sadly, it was right when the Omicron COVID started to pop up, and so we were all set to go. I had my Airbnb planned, and then we all went virtual last second. I was like, oh, shucks. So, yeah.
Bend is probably your favorite film festival that you've been to so far.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
But you haven't been to Sundance at all?
No, I've not been to Sundance.
Yeah. That's on my list to go.
I would love to see that. I would love to be places, film festivals in New York. I would definitely love to go just because I like New York a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in Brooklyn especially. There's a whole list of film festivals I would love to go. Nashville Film Festival.
That one's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got back from the Valkyrie International Film Festival, which is female directors. It's focused on female directors. But that was in Buffalo, New York.
Oh, nice.
And that was really, they have a great film community there, too. So, that. But I think they have a big general film festival there also. So if you get the chance to go to the I can't think of the name of it right now, but in Buffalo, it's
and there
same people run.
Oh, nice. There are certain film festivals in LA, certainly I would definitely love to see. Yeah. Absolutely. But it's mostly people I would like to work with, especially down there, especially the Duplass brothers.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
Oh my God, yes. There's a dream of mine. I want to meet those guys.
Okay,
if I could work with them or at least act for them in a movie, that would be a dream because they have been my heroes for a very long time. Yeah.
And so you were an actor before you started in making films.
Oh yeah,
still am. Theater? Oh, you still
act.
You actually have a role in Backseat Driver.
Yes, but that was out of necessity. That's only because my actor, who was supposed to play that role, got what's it called? Hinge or something? What's it called? Shingles. Got shingles.
Oh my God!
Like a day before, and there was no way they could drive down to Klamath Falls. So I had to literally just step into the role because there was no time to recast and. Yeah, it was a fun part to play. I'm glad I did. It did. He would have done it very differently than I would have.
Yeah. So were you in theater at Cal and Gable?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Theater in Cal Gable, and then I've taken acting classes from the wonderful Christina Haddad.
Oh, yeah.
From the Actors Lab.
I love Christina. She was on the podcast.
Yeah, she's also going to be in the Mural.
Oh,
so I'll be directing my teacher, which will be which will be interesting.
Yeah, she's actually part of the reason I started the podcast.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, our conversation about Oregon indie film and what can we do to help promote Oregon indie film. And so, I love Christina. She's amazing.
She's wonderful.
I look forward to seeing her in that. Yeah. Also very talented.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And teacher, the Actors Lab. Mm-hmm. And so, advice. Maybe advice that you were given when you first started that's kind of stuck with you, or that you've received over the time of your filmmaking career that you'd want to pass on to someone else. Like a nugget of advice.
I feel like I should say something substantial.
I know, it's like the pressure is on.
The best I can say is just do it and don't wait around. Just go out and make. I've made 14 short films and 4 features, and haven't had the success I wanted yet, but I'm still trying.
Right.
So just do it. Pick up your iPhone or whatever, and just with your friend, and just go out and make it. And if you do have money, do your research before and find out what to spend it on,
Yeah, I think that's really good advice and very common advice. Like that's what most people say is just do it. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait around. Just make your film.
Yeah.
So I think that's really good advice. I wanted to get back to festivals for just a minute,
Sure.
though. I forgot to ask. So when you submit to festivals, do you have a strategy that you kind of follow? Do you submit to festivals that you want to go to personally? Or what's your process of that?
Oh, yeah. I always research. Yes, there's always the big ones that you want to go to. Certainly Sundance is sort of a rite of passage. You have to submit to that one. But yeah, absolutely. There are my top 5 film festivals, that are the most expensive but are the most prominent ones. And then a little below that, there are ones where I have maybe friends or family that I can stay with if I go to. And then below that, there is genre film festivals. Will your film, be worth submitting to these? Because will it fit into this category? That's why you have to do research about which film festivals, what they like, etc. And then probably the bottom one is local film festivals. I will submit ones I can get to by car.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't cost a lot to get to them.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you want to have your friends see the film too.
Yeah.
All the people that are local.
Yeah, and I always submit the early bird deadlines too, because there's different deadlines for each film festival, and they go up about $20 each time, and I always submit to the early ones.
Yeah, that's good advice. What are your top 5 then? So Sundance, obviously.
Sundance, obviously, is a big one. Anything in... I have friends in New York. Friends I've never met in New York, but who have been like my friends on Instagram since 2020, who I would love to meet, I have like a list at home if I...
that's all right.
I love genre film festivals, especially, even if I don't make horror as much as I used to. Those are really fun to go check out. I like film festivals that, have panels and really try to open up doors to the filmmakers, I guess the other option is, of course, you can sell your movie at these film festivals, but that's a long shot.
Kind of the idea, the dream, when you go to a festival,
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Austin Film Festival?
No, it's on my list, though, down in Texas there.
Yeah, that's I like that one. I've been a couple times. And, as a writer, it's
cool.
really fun because it is kind of a screenwriters festival, even though they also show films, but and you can submit films, but they have a lot of panels, a lot of great panels.
I like those.
So, as a writer, it's a great one to go to.
Those are really cool.
So you have the mural coming up. That's your fall project.
Yes.
Are you writing anything right now?
Yes, I am. Right after the mural in October, I'm hoping to write and direct another short film called In Person. which is sort of based on my teaching career so far at PCC, because I do teach in person and not remotely to these students about World War II movies and Vietnam War movies.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh yeah,
I mean, not fun, but interesting.
Oh no, it's
the right word.
It's basically a movie book club. It's basically the only homework is you have to watch the movie, and then you come to class and I talk for an hour and then we discuss for an hour and it's fun.
So are those mostly film students that are in that class, or just people who are interested in film?
Just people who are interested. My last course I taught on World War II films, a lot of my students knew more about World War II than I did, and I knew more about the movies than they did. So, yeah. But I did have one student come up to me and said, "You really want to make me watch movies?" And that's the best compliment you could get. Like, good. That's the idea.
Go watch them all.
Yeah.
So why World War II? Like, what's the draw for you to teach about those films?
Oh, I grew up watching all those movies with my folks, with John Wayne and all those old, and I think it's fascinating because I try to focus on World War II movies that are made in America.
Okay.
So how America's view on World War II has changed in cinema over the years. So I start my class with Casablanca in 1943, which was shot literally during World War II. We had just entered World War II, and then show films like Patton from 1970 when America was in the height of the Vietnam War. How are they going to sell a war movie during that time? And then we get to, Saving Private Ryan in 98, which changed the course of how we see battle in war movies, So yeah, I'm fascinated how it reflects American culture. And same with the Vietnam War movies. I mean, as far as I can tell, for Vietnam films, most people seem to think it was a bad war. Most American films seem to put it in the negative light, except for one movie. And that's why I start my class called The Green Berets, with John Wayne in 1968, right before the Tet Offensive. And it was the only kind of propaganda pro-Vietnam movie I can find. So, but it's a fascinating one to start with. Yeah. My dad loved John Wayne movies, and I think I've probably seen every one of them growing up. Oh, so many good westerns.
I know, all those spaghetti westerns.
Yeah. Well, I watched, I don't know how many times I've seen Rio Bravo, so many times.
I know. Yeah. I mean, they were, the popular movies of the time. And they still are.
Yeah.
I mean, they've outlasted. So, any other projects coming up that you've got going that you want to talk about, or?
I'm working on another feature that I'm writing, or trying to write about two serial killers, sort of a sleuth kind of story, if you will. Hopefully I can shoot that in January. Yeah, but right now it's the Mural in September, in person in October, and August 14th is the Backseat Driver. Everyone should come see.
Everyone should come see. Tickets are available now.
Yes.
Tomorrow Theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
You won't believe, though, how many people get confused when I send them this link and say, it's at the Tomorrow Theater. And they say, oh, I can't make it tomorrow. No, read the entire email. August 14th, 7 p.m.
Yeah. It's the name of the theater. It's not happening tomorrow.
No.
We'll put the link in the show notes to make it easy for people. Yeah.
It's a comedy. Everyone's going to have a good time. There's going to be a Q&A with myself and the main cast afterwards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
It's going to be a blast.
So come and ask your questions. If you didn't answer the questions on this podcast, then come and ask Rollyn your questions at the film. And so we can find you online, your website. We already talked about that. It's just your name, rollynstafford.com.
Yep.
You're on Instagram.
Yeah.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, sure.
Facebook. What about LinkedIn?
I mean, I am there, but
it seems to be the place now.
Is it?
It seems to be.
I should get on that. I mean, I am on there, but I barely check it now.
Yeah, you might want to check it because lately it's kind of picked up. And we'll put links to the tickets for Backseat Driver.
Yeah.
And the Mural, I think, isn't there already some social media happening for that? I think that's where I've seen that.
Yes.
So.
We'll definitely be looking for extras for that movie in case someone wants to volunteer their time to be in a local Portland movie.
And there will probably be good food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So there may not be money, but there will be food.
Definitely good food.
And you'll get to work with Rollyn, which everybody wants. So, is there anything else you want to tell us or talk about that we didn't cover?
Just come see my movie, please, on August 14th, because we put a lot of time and money into it, and this is probably the only time in Portland it's going to be publicly premiered for a while, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't miss your chance. How big is the Tomorrow Theater? Is it? Do you know?
It's about 200 seats, I think.
Good. That's a good size.
We've sold about 50 seats so far.
Yeah.
So
we need to sell more tickets then.
We need more, please.
Yeah. All right.
It's Thursday night. I know you're available. Yeah.
Right. Not much happens on Thursday around Portland.
Yeah.
So. All right. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here and taking the time. And I look forward to seeing the film.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks so much for listening. If you'd like to continue the conversation with Rollyn Stafford, get your tickets for the screening of Backseat Driver on August 14th at the Tomorrow Theater. Ask your questions at the Filmmaker Q&A panel following the film. Then connect with him on Instagram and Facebook. The links are all in the show notes. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to leave a 5-star review and share it on your social media. It helps us connect with more indie film lovers. Want to support the podcast by becoming a guest or a sponsor? Reach out at OregonIndieFilm@gmail.com.